Premo at Somema de Semayina aba UTV Premo Cassia so baby bia will be a mema wa hapa se so say Cassia ye de bi e mane o we fie mu saso na be pie mu e wa be for 10 times so UTV Ghana yes to me live wo hodom e wo DSTV so channel 360 and so ye wo hodom and area mame fastra Cassia e majumako madaroma o mobo ma chidom ama mitimide Cassia abedan hwefo nyina this way chocolate drink and area jiwunsu onyunu pe wo ice gum numusa na bogu bo de maseda ebebre misaso and a best point savings and loans and the best assurance so be e kanfo sika kwabea papa wonya evaso e wo so a necessary wo so wutimi to anamon na wo de sika sem nyina ekoda wo mo se wo de sika sem ekoho no mo a wasum ejo nti bia papa e best point savings and loans and the best assurance and a mekanfo and so e the amount special ice mineral water e ya buju so papa nti na wie ene de bia ene bi mpa wofie e da pebi na nom saso and a U2 idated salt me obapa nti nchine pa metimi akanfo e the amount e U2 idated salt e me bi mpa wofie da ene wie kasie ensama hodo edimu akotene ebi ene His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Sabri wama eye prisons officer so be piemu e wo hono panyin na woda prisons ano wama na so afenemu eswaye ho e no de eto unanim se wo moden e wo ne dwumadie mu se de beya wo bema enema petimi piemu e wo prisons ho no na prisoners no mfa so bi afi wo mo so abana nkoye se wo mo da afie ase keke sa so ena miguso aso ejina e yo mampanyini na kache wono ma bi sabe opanyina wo AGIS honom so wode kokobo amana na se wo che ne se omomode so obeye bibia no de enyama pa egu akwamu se de be ya obeko etie nipa ho adwadie me free honom na me ba be pie mu ewo eye asanteman ana se asanteman temu na sabre otumfo se tutu de ato osofo hye yenyinam nkanea eso se wo momode so obeye hyehye pa se de be ya yenyinam no so ebetimi agina so da ne da so be piemu ewo nipa hiamwa a wo Buni East mantemu so so a omanfo wo honom e de omade hiade ato abayanim se omu ehia emwa wei ene nsem kaye bia eka ho enam somfo abena chei boache mede ba bedan wo ene ewie afei kase no enchiremu His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Ama, a Director General for the Ghana Prisons Service, as of Nemo Eswine. Neho ena omampanyini ede ato a DGP3 patient Bafo Boni enimse. Womomo dine se obeye ne hu anase obetu anamon pase de beya eya prison fo anase womomo de ne due fie no sacha ebetimi aba na asesa womo sempo mo breso se yeyi womo a omapanyini esan kire mu se si ye hwe eya DGP3 patients Bafo Bonia wonye ohoho oyobi a wasom oman Ghana panti wonimu de enti ni suade ene ne nimde owo nyina wonfa nhyem na enye nsaye pa emfa emma prison.
Leadership within our security services is therefore a position of immense responsibility. It requires courage, discipline, respect for human dignity, and a deep commitment to service. Those entrusted with this duty must ensure that our institutions do not only enforce the laws, but also embody fairness, professionalism, and integrity. The officer we've sworn in today and those we have appointed into acting positions are not newcomers to their respective agencies. They are seasoned professionals with years of experience, unwavering dedication, and a thorough understanding of the institutions they have now been appointed to head. Through their years of service, they have demonstrated exceptional commitment, discipline, and the ability to sail through complex security and public safety challenges. Their track records speak for themselves, and I have every confidence that they will bring visionary leadership, innovative thinking, and a renewed sense of purpose to their roles. As you assume these high offices, I trust that you will build on past successes and implement much-needed reforms, but also inspire those under your command to uphold the highest standards of professionalism and integrity.
Yet work as no so Gusua Ejina Omanpenyi His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Nakache na sabre watsura anaso ama Controller General of the Ghana Immigration Service DCI Samuel Basintale Amedu aso afnemu eswan ho na wode ato nanim se wo hye ne se omo ne ho modene ana wo mo fa kuntuna se edi nipa ho edwa no saa enhyehye ni nyina eto ebetwa wo san esisu bio se wo mo emma wo mo bambo mu nsem ana se wo mo ne eye bambofo a wo mo nimde enka mom no mo ni dwuma na wo mo akade a wo mutimi ede hwehwe eniema mu ehu wo mo fa kuntuna se ene kwambone so edi se edwa nyina wo mo gina tuo ebesi aba awieye afei omampanyini san sisu se ewo na bresui ana se na mamu a wo bu isu wo behwe se eye digitalization ene say ye faso ema wunya eye visa no ebetimi akọ enimu yie pa na afen so no wo obi epebi ahohare so no nipa no ebetimi enya na afen ya boda so no wo mo be yire eye bambo mu kete se de be ya o my Ghana ni bia ebetimi enya asomdwo mampanyini e de nsemi nyina to dwa bra wo hwem opanyi wo mo esuaye.
In recent years, there's been a concerning rise in fire incidents nationwide. Homes have been reduced to rubble, businesses have been devastated, and essential infrastructure severely damaged. Families have lost their livelihoods, and in some heartbreaking instances, lives have been tragically cut short. These fires not only inflict significant personal and economic suffering, but also place immense pressure on our emergency response systems. Last year alone, 6,436 fire incidents were recorded, underscoring the urgent need for a fire service that is well equipped, proactive, and responsive. And therefore, the Acting Chief Fire Officer, Daniela Mausin Tosapong, as Chief Fire Officer, your leadership must focus on prevention through public education, emergency response readiness, and strict enforcement of fire safety regulations. Fire audits must be effective and safety laws enforced without compromise. You have my full assurance that this administration will provide every necessary resource to ensure that the Ghana Fire Service is well equipped to protect lives and property. As indicated, I know the fire service have been crying for that for a long time. As indicated in the 2025 budget, all essential projects will be completed and officer welfare will remain a priority.
Sabe yekopiemu awa asante mantemu asante hina utumfo ose tutu otoso mienu na sabe odi ato eyo sofo hye yenyinam ensem so honorable John Jinapose won hye eye ne sapomu nso pa na wonyira kadia efa yenyinam ho emu yie ema ne nkosoro pa se de be ya yenyinam kanea no ebetimi agina so.
Asantimenra otumfo se tutu otosumienu ena de adesrede eto soafo ye ohwe enamahoden so ononyamfo John Jinapo anim se wonhwe na enkane asem no wonsiesie ensame wode tudwa wa bra soafo no ene asantimantam ha soafo Dr. Frank Amwakohene ekọ menhia himfie ekosra asantimenra eno ena asantimenra to asokyere mu sem dwumadi ekoso ewo anwomaso box supply point no wahu pa na eye na mom was reswafo ne se wonye ne ntem se ne be ya nkane anu betimi agina so ache woto aso akire mu se ehu behia se soafo no ene wo mo ka bie wo mu awanyin mahoden aso ebedi kasobom se ne be ya ni suade hunu no omonsa betimi aka na nkane anu agina so ye di ama wo manfo asantimenra sato aso esre wo manfo tichiu ene wo mo a wo mudi ntintiman awanyin mahoden mu se wo besre pa wo monta soafo na chi na ne dwumadi a wo die no wontimi anya ne ye na emwa wo mamuni hina
amponya chene nyam bi adwuma se achene nsa patana kania nyam adine nyama nyina kane no ya bedu echire na ne wa ba animu wa shemu se nimdia unya na ya bedu echire na de wa beda no so de be engineer for mpanyimfo wo mu na bema wo adwuma na yeye wo mu na ye hwe so mbabo ama bibia yeye generation they are not a bro swap. The car power no gas na mo de be hye mo nhwe na mo nso ma me anwoma so biare o ha no na de gas ne be gumu ye fa gogo ma me na nso ma na aka wana maka ne abo to ko electricity ni pan de no ho dada no wa ba so electricity him said the city is to me hye ni ye man ti da se no wa ba na
eno etre no ononyamfo John Jinapo aprabo ye oba asante mantam ha wokọ asante mera na so kwachia no wasanko awoma so box supply point nso ekwohwe ese ne adwumadie no si koso na wane asante mera kasaya eniema ahodo ode atoto akwama ebeboa mankane agina so ache wa asante mantam ha no wachechemu ekire otumfo se tutu otosominu
eye Kumase ne Asante region eye enyine mankane no eye months se be bosome be na wotwe ekoi enkane na engineer ye esanse ekro no kesia na eye demand no so increase integrate ko for ayire wo mo ho a omodi new transformer 145 MVA transformer replace near na be 63 no international say omo a double capacity no na etimi ama enkane na engineer ye na fidie bia so no say wo switch every old one no dada ni mako new one ni ma ana challenges kakra wo ho nti o mawie na metimi aka ne se nyankopon ada roma mene wo kasa ide sa challenge na omunyan no omo aso ano a ne sa e sure se nkane no ebegina yie na enye no nko na yehwe ne se ye kɔ yanim no nkane ne begina yie ye timidi aye adwuma ama Ghana ne Asante nyina atumpon
Yeguso wa Asante mantemu na sabe kopiemu ewo bosome fre ho mensini emu na my Ghana ni so ade hunu se yebetu eye galamsey so esa ne ye free honom no entine nam so Ashanti Regional Security Council etwenitia eka no reseg womone national security for akabo mama sabre die womo fa kwambone so etu afoma agudie omatu omo so sa ama ye kase ya eye excavators makomako ensia ena omo agye free womo nsem
Abambokuo akudua wakambo muno na ebi free Ghana Police Service, Immigration Service, AFE, Minerals Commission for Environmental Protection Authority, EPA, and National Security for Womunina and a Kambo ma, Womo ebo rami akudua, and Kofonam Kwambone so the friends galamsey na otu fama gudiano, Womo kwa chichi bimwa ewia sienso, Womo chichi mfidia hudua, wade etu sa fama gudia, na excavator makumaku ensia eka na enipe yo chichi womono, na chana de share baako ka ho India ni baako ka ho Burkina ni baako ena afi Ghana de share bi nso ka ho a woche wo nyina na ebra odi sa adwuma wieye ena acting Ashanti Regional Security Coordinator Captain Retired John Jabari se NDC aban no awiata so pa se galamsey ni de ombetu ase kra e de free my Ghana mu na de aka nyina ne se ye nyina be ka bom atan aban na chi na anamompa wo tue eno so ebetimi awie mu die eno mu eno de kokobo Emma Ghana disi nyina se sa kwambone na ye nam so a ye tu fam agudie na ye se ye nsuo ne yensa asene de ebredu si nyina ye jai na se bia obi pese otu fam agudie a enya de se oman ne besi nipa kro ho kwan na mmom ye won hyehyɛ ye enemra kwan so eda ho wo so obetu sa na mo no na wonya nkrata edimu na afi wafa kwampa wo de betu fam agudie
regional minister ati eku bia o so mo hwɛ illegal mining activities ewo Asante mine temu into here national security or police or military or immigration or your mineral commission your environmental protection muna ka ho bi or tiku no say bibia ekwayemu say no go area for illegal mining so be too good in so company so be divert so or the mining company and conform your mining wo major road network no so e adibia as a minister no so company into and my bed and Yura is Wakrumu Asino. The buy is machines bear 6, actually foreigners bear me and Burkina Bay, Chinese and Indian. They don't want immigration for someone from papers, Democrata, of the Jumano, more on them. So, a Juma day, Yasha, so I won't. You buy any who's a sunny company. That was some of the machines in Mahai. You also Indian for some of the Hyundai machines in Mahai. Into as a committee, those people who are renting the machine, which is possible for us to meet them and have a parameter because the two machines in about so made them a high can machine out there. We sure say a penalty. We will look at that whole concept and see some bit my boy may stop this illegal mining across as Santaman.
Sabre, Acting Director General, Ghana Ports and Harbours Authority, Brigadier General Paul Seidu Tanye Kolono and our day Boshako, Ediama, Ejedi for more my Ghana, any wumpo, Womwa Amanone, no Momukebi Wumse, Womuka, Womu Akemu, Ewo Harbor Honoma, Etua Edida, and near Masonase, Wemboa businesses, and Queen Mono, Obeshe na what me Amanon, Abba for Mopini, Ekasa, and Wuchim Sessia, Eya Baya, and Shaya, why a year, 2 be if you said a Baya, Womo Mudi, Eja, Aya importers, any exporters, for Ekomu, Ebehari. Woman, one also so edit she work come said the beya, it's only be obeying such a ye woman, no dear for my nase, Obama a bonny Gina Honoma, a won fear bebre, said the beya, woman so ekomu, ebe harry woman. Now the same to ja abra, a year importers and exporters association for a cost around many tin qua, a war jumediation qua a dear shan and sana for more house or more femono, or more the tone.
We here will also do our best so that you, as importers and exporters, as much as possible, the cost of doing business here will not increase. In line with His Excellency's agenda of 24-hour economy, as much as possible, we have had meetings with SEPs especially, and now we are going to engage our stakeholders, and I'm sure we will be engaging you to see how best we can come together and plan the implementation of the 24-hour policy here, so that the costs that is normally associated with what demurrages and other things, which can be prevented, are prevented in the end to reduce the cost of doing business here. So don't be surprised if we start calling you to have meetings or your comments or how best we can work together in the implementation of the policy. I'm sure if we are able to reduce the cost of doing business, I don't think there'll be the need for increment, because if the cost of doing business is high, that is when we are also sometimes compelled to raise the tariff. So as much as possible, we will do our best to see how best to put in measures. I'm not saying we will not, but as much as possible to do whatever it takes to ensure that the cost of doing business here doesn't go up.
Is the way forward. Already before coming here, we heard him in the media talking about, I think when the Civil Authority called on him, they tried to talk to him about the cost of doing businesses, i.e. some of our neighboring countries who are complaining about the COVID levy, the VAT, and the rest of the charges. And so he emphasized how he's going forward, or in the coming months or coming days, he's going to engage all stakeholders for us to discuss. I have made it clearly that some shipping lines, local handling charges, is also the overburden the business community. So anytime we talk about cost of doing business, people thought it's already got poor. But before you know, whatever the port makes, we can see the infrastructure that they are improving. You know, I talk about the route from Mankwari roundabout coming into the port is so deteriorating. And I raise issues and concerns about the axle load system, because we have axle loads in the port here. And so sometimes we see a truck load, especially our brothers and sisters who are taking the goods to the transit cargo, load more than the axle weight, and that could lead up to the destruction of our road. The lifespan of every road we should know. And so I think that I appeal to him to make sure his outfit see to it that at least the axle load responsibility or to be respected, so that they don't load more than the axle load requirement. And also they should also see to it whether how they can put up that road back in good shape.
Sabre eya opeyina ya boni dia yine foforo cry acting chief executive officer ma social investment fund and what to be edi amane efa eya inspector general of police ye no anase dada ye ni free way de foforo cry aben na eya owura Abbas Nuruddin ene kasei wo say Dr. Akufu Dampare won jintum enhu sɛ de abani na sei netie oso wonyintum wo say sɛ wo hwɛ eye Dr. Dampare IGP dada wo so wonyai sɛ wo so ntumi ne wo mampanyini enko wo sɛ da bi wo ne ko a enye ye na wo mampanyi to ne nsa efre bambo dwuma ko mpanyimfo no anaso mpanyimfo no mo de da anu ne nyino to ne nsa from na Dr. Dampare ama wo sɛ wonyai sɛ wono nko na odi ade yeye na ade no ewo no ene agye fi ne sɛ wo so mampanyini ebetimi ayi ono akasa so betimi etu ade so
IGP asem no nso nkokumase a ya wasem bi ayeka kumase fo so omo ntan nipa na omo ta asem na woduane ne ni enya wasem aja say Owura Dampare obi onwa as a person is a fine gentleman. He is well composed obedi IGP no ham say mama police na nya ni monyam bebre but the leadership style no na touch kakra na me ade ba ko a ama papa no mani anhye dan nye ne ho bebre sa yetimi fa obi ne no ye constable na in a matter of 2 years obi a why adwuma be 15 years no nya ko promote over him. You can't run a disciplined force like a mafia group. As a what creating or hate squad be war, as a police, what creating parallel squad be a day and a man for a yamina support. Police in Israel will be a crew, woman in yamina support. Obey what you say, and I dear Bako, Dampare Bresso. Man, who say your ton police forms were abandoned, who be the answer, many part of military police training.
Oh, really?
I'm telling you, Kumasi Biko police training 2 months, me a pass or more out. You get a point. In Tiniama Bibre and Kuye, and at that attempt to centralize everything in Accra. Asembia Ba, one coca, Ubin Coca, Ubicocani, a sanction on me a dear Wabreso, they say, Kulik IGP, a chain or Batuna ha.
Inspectors.
Or shall hobe 4 hours and sana ye jano.
My colleague IGP says they can
former IGP. No, be IGP. Local retirement class, so you are regarded as an IGP. And the whole police will come and accord you that respect. What just empty Dampare, why you do bit to me, Lumba Mekan, as I was saying, why you do bit to me, I'm restaurant now a day. IGP, no, it is not his entitlement. And under Article 202 and the various clauses, no president or who can say or appointed IGP. And inherent in the power of appointment is the power of disappointment. If you can say Dampare ya bone and sana or mampanyini bi ya day free ho or mampanyini bi without constitutional prerogative.
As I always responded to
no, no, so what some na yese kwa and ko huntan ko fo bi achi say saa de no na mete ye kura me bi fu ye no wako huntan ko fo bi achi president no the president mun fa de ne we I think say enyesa move ne kura e bia nka Dampare obeche kakra because in our party no there are a lot of people
and I sure so no ku hintan ko fo
so much ade na se ache what you say and Vincent lawyer he knows it's a cardinal principle say in the law of injunction said the court will never injunct a public official or a public institution from performing their official function unless there is a compelling reason. What you say? And to Owura Dampare or ya babunu me de na me feel say yenye na ambassador kra yenye high commissioner kra na on san kosum dey e baby but the all you know say you see ya o person ni mampanyini etweman so no hu say o yire wo nsam a yetiti akire o yire wo nsam a aduane sa akwala pa aduane wo nsam wa yire mo say ya o ye dey o betiti wo nsa achi and the good well now wo no onko telefie in the fullness of time
na then na why o person ni mampanyini etweman
now asem wo court na o mampanyini frɛ o mo a yayi o mo ko fie ni nyina da o mo ase wo mo service Owura Dampare anko
for real
wanko enra wanko Owura Dampare anko head of immigration by fire ubia by Owura Dampare anyede anko nti onhu that entitlement mentality no a wono say o ade a wono suro ne say so no ko fie age say nya obi a ono chen no why the catcher they say by what assessment no they measure ne ho now why the catcher they say no na the standard the new standard for IGP our no ne standard na was say IGP bi aye dey ehwe so what you say no na make say wadua ne nie enye wasam nti yes o ma da ma say dampare anko na asem no e wo court no.
Managing Director Emma Gold Board Owura Sami Jemfi and Wokase was so my Ghana yesika sem anka ebeto ape nke bejija papa enye small scale miners for Adaroma